Hi, this is Bruno from RVing TV, and today we're going to do something a little bit different for our viewers. We're actually on a 2-day road trip that we thought we'd take you along with us, and our road trip is taking us up to Ottawa and potentially a couple other visits. Now, what we've decided to do is we've taken a small motorhome. Bella Vista RV has been kind enough to lend us a Winnebago Industries Viva 23-foot unit. Well, actually, we're 24 feet overall. Very fuel efficient for the 2 days. And we've decided that Ottawa is going to be our destination. And we're just going to go up and do some sightseeing and then kind of plan where we're going to go from there. This video will help illustrate how quick and flexible the RV lifestyle really is. So we're early morning, we've left, a little overcast and a bit of rain today. We've grabbed a few essentials to make sure we have some lunch, and we'll pick up some food as we go along at a local grocery store as we get closer, or maybe a farmer's market. Right now we're driving and we're averaging somewhere around 16 to 18 miles per gallon on this unit. Realistically, you should get about 16, 17 miles per gallon, and we're looking forward to seeing Ottawa. So for now, I'll say bye, but we'll actually pick up along the way and show you some of the sights and give you some updates how our trip is going. Alright, so we've been driving for about 2 hours now. As I mentioned earlier, we're heading to Ottawa, and we started north of the city of Toronto. So there were really 3 routes that we could take. One was to go down the highway over to Highway 7, take Highway 7 all the way along through Peterborough. Of course, we could have taken the 400 down the 401 across and around. We chose to do something a little bit different. Since we were trying to take a classic road trip, the most diverse road and the one that would have the most beautiful view would be to take a diagonal trip across the province from north of Toronto to Ottawa. That'd be going north of Aurelia through Washego, the 169, over the 503 and the 118. Now, while we've been driving for the last 2 hours, we've had some really picturesque roads, just beautiful forestry, several lakes. You can really get a good look at the Canadian Shield. Now, what's also nice about taking a route like this is some of these roads are really twisty and windy. Beautiful roads, normally that you would love to be in a car or a motorcycle, but in a small motorhome like this, really a pleasure to drive. Really, if you love to drive, just a great pleasure. Now, something I wanted to talk about, because today has been a rainy and a bit of a windy day, and on these smaller units, our weight distribution is a little different. We tend to have a lot of weight midship, back by the axles, and even behind the axles. So sometimes you'll find when you're driving in windy conditions, you'll feel that front end be just a little bit lighter than maybe you'd like. There are a couple of tricks that some seasoned RVers will tell you. So I'm going to pass these tricks along to any one of you that happens to be new. In a smaller unit, you'll want to carry more fuel with you. Ideally, over half a tank to a full tank, because your tank is going to be up towards the front axles behind the engine. Also, your water tank. You'll want to carry more water than you normally would in a bigger unit. Again, a lot of the water tanks are up forward in the unit. When you add that extra weight or ballast, it really improves the drivability. You don't feel the crosswinds as much. You get a lot more stability out of the steering, and just really makes a pleasure to drive. So we're going to continue driving here. We're just having a great day overall. Getting some really great mileage along the way as well. We'll give you some updates of that a little further on. So for now, we'll check out and we'll check in a bit. Bye now. Cut. Okay, so this is a little update on our epic road trip. We have made it to Ottawa this afternoon. We did really good timing, averaging in this Viva 16.6 miles per gallon, which also included some touring in downtown Ottawa, actually driving down the city core with the motorhome. Just because it is something that can be done if you're confident with your motorhome and its overall size. We visited Parliament, took a look at the canal next to Parliament, walked through the Byward Market, went and did a little bit of shopping at the local mall nearby, and had some time to even stop and have some pastries. We've now decided that to continue the epic tour, we're going to take a little detour. Instead of spending more time in Ottawa, we're actually leaving and we're off to Montreal. And we should be in Montreal in about the next 2 hours, 2.5 hours approximately, depending on traffic as we're getting closer to the rush hour. So we'll show you the motorhome a little bit later when we get stationary, and we'll give you a little update on how the epic road trip is going.